Hello love, so today's video I am both excited and nervous. Excited because being able to talk about something that you are really passionate about is such an amazing thing. And kinakabahan because I know for myself that I am not the best person to talk about this topic. I would say that I have this big room for improvement pa, pero I will try my best to really share my learnings and my experiences in the hopes that someone out there will start dreaming big and will be inspired from today's video. So, if you are a family or a friend and you're not really interested naman with pageants but you are still here with me right now, then please know that you are loved and you are appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Pero if you are someone who is planning to pursue being a productive beauty queen just like me, then keep on watching. Today's video is for you. Have you ever wondered what are the things that I should consider if I want to join a pageant? Or what are the things that I should be doing if I am already in? What are the things that I should do so that I could ace my Q&A? If you want to know the answers, then keep on watching. Also pala, in today's video, I will be sharing that one most important thing for me if you want to pursue the world of pageantry. So without further ado, let's start. Our first question is, any advice to those people who also wanted to be a beauty queen someday? And there's this another question that says, what are the steps you must do in order to reach that dream, yung pagiging beauty queen? And I think pareho naman yung context. So, sabay ko na lang silang sasagutin. Well, if you really want to pursue this, I think there are three things that you need to consider. First is your level of determination. I believe that every passion requires determination. But I just think that pageantry, it requires a higher and a different level of determination. You don't, you have to be holistically beautiful. Hindi sapat na you are just physically fit. Hindi sapat na you are just a walking face. It should be holistic. So, being holistically beautiful is something na hindi mo madaling makukuha, hindi mo madaling maa-attain. That will require training, that will require sacrifices. So, if you believe that you are someone who can go through these things, then go for it. Second would be your resources. You have to consider your resources. Since being on a pageant, it's really expensive. So, you have to be practical. Kailangan mong i-consider yun if you can really support yourself. Or if you can have someone na magsusupport ng mga needs mo. The glam team and all the things that you will wear. Third would be, you have to consider or you have to think about what is your main purpose in doing a pageant or in joining a pageant. There will be some days, no matter how competitive you are or no matter how smart, beautiful, and sexy you think you are, there will be days na you will just feel like giving up. You will just feel like you don't want to go on anymore. Midway ng laban mo, you will just start doubting yourself kahit na madami namang nagsusuporta sa'yo. And I think dun papasok yung main purpose mo. It will remind you of your whats, of your who's, of your whys. Bakit mo ba yun ginagawa? Isipin mo, I want to be a beauty queen because I want to be a voice for the voiceless. I want to stand up for a certain cause. Think about those things because darating yung araw na yun yung magpupush through sa'yo to really keep on keeping on. So, the next question is, how you are able to answer questions on a pageant, or as I simply put it, how you will ace your Q&A. Since question and answer is one of the main determinant of who will be crowned next. Diba? Happen to attend na a seminar, a Q&A seminar, then maybe you have na-meet mo na ang prep or yung PREP. Pero if you haven't heard about it, then let me be the one to introduce it to you. Prep means point, reason, short explanation, and you have to go back to your point again. Prep simply means the basic structure of what an answer should be, for it to sound nice and for it to really sound convincing. So, to give you an example and to further elaborate this prep thing, let me share to you a video of my Q&A.
Judge Molina Aburan, please. What is your and will be your greatest contribution to your community or here in Dresden?
Well, I am a person who is so sure of herself, and I can say that I have this characteristic. I am a very strong-willed person, and I think I can use this characteristic if I will be crowned as Mariana President 2019. I would stand up for certain causes. I would educate the youth about sexual education, their rights, and their social responsibilities. For me, the greatest strength of the city is an empowered and an educated youth. So with all of this being said, I'm confident to say that I can be your Mariana
That video, you have seen, you have heard that the question is, what is and will be my contribution to my community here in Clase Martires? And the first thing that I have said is that I am the kind of person who is so sure of herself, and I have this characteristic. I am a very strong-willed person. Let's consider that as my main point, or that is my first point. And my reason for saying that is, ang sabi ko kasi nun, and I think I can use these characteristics if I will be crowned as Mutya ng 13. And yung short explanation ko for that is, I would stand up for certain causes. Explanation or example, they mean the same thing. I would stand up for certain causes. I gave yung mga advocacies ko, such as educating the youth. And I also explained it na for me, the greatest strength of a city is an empowered and an educated youth. And sabi ko nga, yung main point ko is, I am this person. And bumalik ako sa point ko by saying that, with all of that being said, I am confident to say that I can be your Mutya ng 2019. So basically, I introduced myself, my characteristic, why are these characteristics important and relevant to these things na sinabi ko, yung reason ko at yung short explanation ko. And then, I successfully went back to my point. So, ganun lang. Pero syempre, if you will think na kapag ba Q&A na, paano yun? Isipin mo ba na, ay, nasa point na ako, ay nasa reason na ako, ay nasa explanation na ako, ay kasunod dapat I have to go back to my point. Well, the answer is, kung kaya, why not? Pero, I believe that there are some times that hindi mo na yan maiisip. Kasi, during a Q&A, you are speaking out your mind in front of thousands of people, sometimes millions pa. And it's just so nerve-wracking. So, ang advice ko is the first thing that will come to your mind, that's who you truly are. So, say that and make sure na kaya mo yung panindigan. And also, end with a bam. Always end with a bam. Kasi, it will make a lot of differences. So, yeah. Yun lang naman yung summarization ng mga questions that was sent to me na about sa pageant. Ay, also pala, na isa pa lang nagtanong, hindi ko nabasa. How to be confident. Siyempre, confidence is a big thing when you want to join a pageant. So, ang advice ko, if you want to be confident, first, you have to accept yourself. As in, yakapin mo ng buong buo yung sarili mo. That is the very first step, to be confident. In order for you to carry yourself well, kailangan nun may pag-ibig ka sa sarili mo at may pagtanggap ka. I mean, dun yun manggagaling. So, accept who you truly are. And ignore mo yung irrational standards of the world. Kasi sometimes, yun nga, irrational siya. So, don't mind it. Be who you truly are. You live. Yun. And I think confidence is something na kapag pinapractice mo, mas lalo kang gumagaling dun. So, little by little, you try to practice being confident. Like, me doing this vlogging, I think I am practicing my communication skills and my confidence when it comes to public speaking. So, you just have to try it. And really isipin mo that you should love you. So, you should believe in you. So, be confident. And be pretty. Yan. And to end, siguro, what is that most important thing for me? It starts with letter C. Laan mo. If your answer is character, then you are correct. For me, character is your distinctive qualities. I mean, on a pageant, it's a given that all of you are beautiful, that all of you are stunning, that all of you are glamorous. But character, that will set you apart from other contenders. So, if you really want to be crowned and you really want to do this, then i-build mo yung character mo. Build up a good character. And also, being on a pageant, you are using that as a platform kasi to stand up for certain causes, to really help other people, to be someone who gives back to the community. So, I think for you to do that, you have to possess a good character. So, work out your character. Kasi, at the end of the pageant, manalo ka man or matalo, I think the very fact that you have touched lives and you have inspired people because of your character is more than crown itself, more than winning itself, diba? And gusto ko lang din tong sabihin na if you believe that you will be someone after you will be crowned or you will become someone who is better than ngayon after mo lang makoronahan, then sorry to correct your thoughts or your belief, but I don't think that crown yung nagbibigay ng meaning and ng definition sa'yo as a person. Please make sure that before joining a pageant or before aiming for the crown, you have your own definition of who you are. You have your meaning. So that the moment that the crown will be given to you, the moment that you will wear that crown, ang gagawin mo is that ikaw yung magbibigay ng bigger meaning doon sa crown. It will be you who will add substance to that crown. And you will use that bigger crown to reach out yung mas malaki pang crowd ng people, to really enlarge din yung circle of influence mo. So, yeah. Hopefully, this Q&A has been helpful sa'yo. If you have more questions or you want to talk about pageantry, you are interested about it, my inbox is always open to help you. No, everything starts with I wanna be. A dream starts with the phrase na I wanna be. I want to be of. Ganon. Today's word would be magbahagi. Since, yun nga, yung I think dapat maging goal ng isang beauty queen. To be someone who shares. So, magbahagi. Kahit hindi ka beauty queen. Kahit na being a person of this society, you also have your social responsibility. So, magbahagi. This has been Kyla Dianito. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Subscribe and share.